All right, so we're doing things a little bit differently. This is the first house video. Ran out of daylight today. I just got too distracted watching someone else's live stream today. That sort of things happen, and I was not feeling so hot earlier today. And I'm getting a little bit of a second wind right now because I've had a chance to sit down and eat something, and that's kind of part of it. But yeah, my allergies have been pretty bad lately, so with the weather fluctuating. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do a unboxing of this Rode vlogger kit, which I showed earlier today on Twitter. And as I said, I'm not a vlogger, but these videos are a bit in the vlog style, I suppose, if you will, if there's such a thing. And of course, as you can see behind me, there's a microscope over here on that desk back there. That's what that is. And this is my office, which is, well, a little messy at the moment because going through and doing some cleaning here. So here we are, and look, it's almost the same thing as this, except more of like a sketch look on here. And then we're going to go through the components that we have here. So you have a little bit of a list here. So the microphone, you have some gel filters, and you have a little light that's in here, and then the various components, the little windsock there and pop filter. So then we have a box inside of a sleeve, I guess, if you will. So I don't think they have another. I try not to mangle these things because you never know if you're gonna have to take something back. So try not to murder it. And there you have your components in there. There's your little windsock pop filter kind of poking out right there. It almost looks like a little bit of a, or actually that's, you know what, that's the microphone. That is the microphone with the sock on it already. So I'm going to take that off because I'm probably not going to use that in the car. Assuming I can get it off without too much trouble. Okay, so yeah, it comes off with relative ease. And then there's the microphone. I'm going to have to actually, yeah, they have that sealed on there. So I don't think I'll probably end up having to take this back. I still don't want to murder packaging too bad, but you're gonna have to take that off of there. Yeah, so that's cool. Oh, so I think this is a little, I'm not sure, I'll have to look, but I see what looks like a little plug back here. So I guess if you you can opt to use either the USB, or I'm sorry, the lightning port. I'm just trying to get a good angle on that. Yeah. So you have the little lightning port connector in here, and this is a directional mic. And that looks like a 3.5 millimeter plug back there. So you may have the option to plug that in if you don't have a cable. I think that's what that's for. I'm not sure. And I don't know if that will actually, this is supposed to come off of there. I'll probably have to, oh yeah, it's kind of like a little hard rubber mount. I'm not going to mess with taking it off of there right now. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back the way that it was. We'll set this off to the side. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, and here's just some little literature in here with the, I guess, the product warranty information. And then you have a little quick start guide in here. I'm not going to flip through all of that. I'll read it, but I'm not going to force you guys to, and gals, to endure all of that. Okay. And then here's the mount that goes on top of the tripod. So the tripod screws into the bottom of that. There's a threaded mounting hole right there. And then you have a little thumb screw, which of course, you know, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And then you just need to do that enough. And this is actually pretty, I thought this was plastic. It's not. So props to Rode. I mean, that's not just the threads. You can hear that, yeah. That seems pretty solid. But yeah, this is all metal except for the well, no, even the thumb screw. I take that back. I thought the thumb screw was plastic. Thumb screw is also metal. So it seems like the only plastic part that you have on here, or actually not plastic, it's little the little rubber dampers. See, there's one right here, and then there's another one there. The little rubber dampers, they have like a little textured, let me see if I can get a little closer. Like a little textured grip on there. And I apologize, I messed, oh, there we go. You can kind of see it. See the texture right there? I had to mess with the lighting here. The lighting in my office is shit. I mean, it's fine if you're just in here reading and stuff, but for the videos, yeah, I'm going to have to do something with the lighting. And actually, I'll show you the lighting before we go. I kind of had to rig it, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to, you know, you have to get inventive. And we talk about that a lot on the channel, especially about, you know, comic books and things of that nature where, you know, people either the lack of creativity or being creative. Let's see here. Okay. And then, oh, that's just a little insert. What's this? Is there anything else in here? No, that's, I don't think there's anything else in there. Nope, nope, there's something else in there. I'm going to have to open that up. And this video is actually going a little bit longer than I planned. Oh, okay, I see. So then here's the little, I think this is a charge cable for the light. I think the light has a rechargeable battery in it. I'm not sure. And then here's the little gel holder for the light. And then here's your gel filter holders, and here's your filters. And how many did they give us? I believe this is also a filter, like an opaque type filter. But yeah, they gave you some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they gave you quite a bit. I mean, don't even have them all out of here yet. There we go. I had to give it a little tap. It's kind of stuck there, but I'll just give you another shot. I'll try to fan them out a little bit more, but yeah, look at that. Look at all the little gel filters. You got a red in there, you have an orange, you have a yellow, blue. So you have that opaque filter. So yeah, that's neat. They didn't shortchange you there on filters. Make sure I have these all lined up right, because there is a little notch on here, or a little tab. Let me see. See how you see a little tab at the top and the bottom? There's a little tab on there. And it doesn't really matter to put them back in there, but was there anything else in there? Or was that it? That was it. Oh, the little frame holder. So let me pop that back in there. Can we? Am I putting this on here wrong? I thought it was in there like that. Was it not? Oh. Apparently I just had it slightly aligned wrong. So let's see here. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I guess this might actually be for power. I think this is actually power. I think you maybe have to plug it. It might be to charge it. I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna have to look at that. That's what the manual's for. But yeah, see, here's a little there's a little spring door on the side, so there's a little, you just push that little tab back and it pops open, and then there's the port. And this is your little LED light that goes on top of the mount. Where is the mount? So this is like a little, this is actually what they have in photography. They have what's called a hot shoe, and hot shoe is usually for flash photography. In this case, this would be a cold shoe because there's no actual power through this, and this just slides in there. And then probably what you're gonna have to do is, yeah, so then you would slide, this down here. Actually, one of these I think stays, yeah. So see, this is a double thing, so you separate them, and then you get your positions for your light. So this clamps the light down into the shoe, and then this other one secures the light in place so it doesn't move. Because see, what if I loosen that, look, that you barely even touch it, like a little vibration, that's going to wobble all over the place. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this little kit. Not that Rode, you know, makes cheap quality. I mean, even this, I think this housing might be plastic. It feels like some of it's plastic, but it's a very sturdy, high grade plastic. If it is plastic, it might be metal. I think at least this outer part right here is plastic, and then some of this might be metal. I'm not sure. So let me actually take that off of there, and then I'll just put that back like it was, and we'll set this aside. And then I think we have one more thing. Yeah, we have the tripod. And this video is actually going a little bit longer than I wanted, but this is a full review of or unboxing / review. Actually, you know what? This tripod's a little bit bigger than I thought. It looks deceptively small when you look it up. And of course, you have the option where you could hold it handheld. So, you know, pew, pew, pew. But not really. But let's see here. This is plastic, which is, you know, I kind of expect, and that's fine. Some of it will be plastic. And then you have your little tripod. Look, man, look at how much you can, yeah, so you can go down kind of flat, and then you can, let me see here. I don't want to move my keyboard too much from here. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, that's pretty sturdy. This doesn't stay like that. There's actually a ball pivot joint, and there's a little capture there, so I can do that. And then of course, you know, you've got a full 360 degrees of rotation. I suppose you could even mount it that way if you wanted. I'm not sure how you would get that because you'd be facing down. I guess maybe if you want to kind of shotgun it like that, seems like an awkward position to hold the mount. But yeah, and then of course, once you have your position stabilized, the only thing I don't see on here, yeah, so there's a battery here. So that might be this cable might be to charge this, because you're not going to have a place to charge, or you have to use an external power source. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to follow up with you guys on that, because I'm not 100% on that. I didn't read the manual. This is a true unboxing. I didn't look at this before. I actually cut the seal off of it before we even looked at this. So I'm not sure on the light if you have to power it while you're using it, or if you charge it so that you can use it. How often I'm going to use this, I don't know, because I tend to do a lot of my car videos during the daytime. This is the one rare exception where I did a non-car video, if you will. If any of you are familiar with Geeks and Gamers. He's been notorious for car video. He always does that, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, so look at that. I mean, that's really neat. So you can go low pro. You can get pretty, yeah, you can get, there's quite a bit of adjustment on there. So and you can go up higher. And I don't know, I think, I'm not sure. Okay, no, that comes off there. There's no, okay, and you can lock the, oh, I see. So there's actually even a swivel on here. So you can put the legs out, and then it looks like you can, where you can pivot a little bit. You don't have a great degree of control there, but you can sort of lock the legs into a slightly like a mid-range position. And that's all I did, is I just twisted it. There's a little notch right here. And then if I put it over there, it limits the travel of the legs, because then it puts a lip down over it. You don't have the little notch where the legs are free. So see, it's like in its little cave right there. And if you flip it the other way, then it puts a notch. So there's a notch for each leg. So you just pull its this is the unlocked position, because you can see the legs, they all have a little notch. But if I rotate it about, I guess probably a quarter of a turn counterclockwise, then you see, if you go back and look at the legs, you don't have the little cave anymore. And then that limits the travel of the legs. And that's your locked position right there. Very nice construction. I kind of like the detail here of the company name. It's kind of hard to see the lighting in there. Like I said, it's not ideal. I got it better by doing some modifications. But yeah, so this is a solid little kit. It's about $150. This is the iOS kit. Actually, it even says that on the, it says it right there on the box. So it's iOS edition. They have a universal one, which I believe is for Android. And then they also have a USB-C one. They're all the same price. I actually happened to pick this up at Best Buy because I could use my PayPal account. If you have not used PayPal Pay in 4, check it out. It's awesome. You can tie your Pay in 4. I think you can tie it to any account that you can link to your PayPal, whether it be a checking account, a debit card, or even a credit card. Very handy. It breaks it up into 4 payments for you, and it does it every 2 weeks. So if you know that you're going to have the money, like let's say you get paid every 2 weeks, or heck, even if you get paid weekly, even better. It's a nice way to split it up. Even if you know you have the money, maybe have something out, you just kind of leave yourself a little flexibility, because you never know. Life has these little tendencies to throw a curveball at you. But yeah, so check it out. To be continued. I'll let you know what I think of it. But so far, very sturdy construction. I look forward to using it. I'm probably going to cut another video after this, but I'm going to try to cut this short at roughly about 20 minutes, which is already too long. But I'm going to do one last thing here for you. Is see right there? That is my ceiling fan, which is has LED bulbs in it. And that's just tissue paper, like regular tissue paper that you use for gift wrapping. And I use some of my wife's hair bands to snap the tissue paper and keep it in place. But anyways, extreme close-up. But thank you everybody for watching the unboxing video, and to be continued. I will follow up. And like and subscribe and comment, and have a good evening.